And that's why you have a firm grip on the damn thing. All right, Batman, take me up a little.
I'm going this way. How are you in position?
Huh? You're in position enough. No, you have to go forward. Because you're gonna
Move back.
Yeah, I move back if you go. Stop. Boom in all the way. Okay. Up. That's good. Wow, this is gang. this is really good. I love it.
That's a combined effort from UV and Rockwell.
Alright, well, this is going to require a little surgery just to get down into it.
You guys want to disconnect the wires and undo the pipe plant.
I'll get there.
Everything else is built on the ground.
Oh shit. It's actually screwed in.
You just have to undo the pipe plant.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I really don't. Give me a second, because I can't go down right now, so just give me a second.
Alright.
We screwed the power brick into the outlet.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want it to fall out.
Okay. Now that piece. Give me a socket and a crescent wrench.
Thanks for being so specific.
No, you gave me a socket and a crescent wrench.
I give you a socket, I just gave you the rest of it.
Oh, I had the socket?
Yes.
Creative use of Unistrut here. I gotta give him that.
The Unistrut part was my idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Gave them the platform needed.
Alright, I've left the mount and the original outlet because that's all really well done. That's totally cool. Alright, down if you would please, sir. Hello guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Tuesday, March 1st, 2016 at 13:06 hours. And this is now out of the ceiling. Hey, Ed and TJ, come to CNC, please. Have I got a present for you? That should be easy. I think this will actually be really, really easy.
It really should be, but now that they can actually see what the box is, you can figure out what controller he
Yeah.
needs to use.
I think Elisa needs to go out.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Well, she can come out. I don't care. She'll let herself out. Here she comes.
Hi! Hi, Poopy! Hi, Poopy! You gotta go outside? Door's open.
Go on.
Go on. Go outside.
Ed, come here!
Hi.
I have a trifecta of awesome for you, sir. First off, you get a camera and power supply. Take power supply first. Okay, hang on.
it's connected.
Then you get a video server and an airport.
Batman.
So now we're gonna figure this out.
Yes, you have a puzzle. Make it work. And then we can run a new cable, and I can hang that back up in no time. So,
Just put it in the basket.
I'm just gonna tighten it down here.
Oh.
But figure that out. We're gonna put your cable. Bonus points if we run an actual Ethernet cable to the thing. Because.
Yeah, I don't want to.
All right. Cool. Rock it out. That's
It was a
goes
jangly
to a
ring.
balun. That was the video output.
That's the video output? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to yank the shit out of that.
You want me to cut it down for you?
Yeah. you can-
All right. Batman, take me up, please. Up.
Hey, you gotta sit there and cut the shit out of the ceiling when that thing down the turps.
Snap.
Should just be that one zip tie and everything else is just kind of thrown over.
Yep, that's down. Down. And a beautiful landing with no. All right, we can put this back on.
Not do that when we're next to work.
That's fine. God, you just missed it. Thanks, sir. What's this?
What's what?
The comfort control.
Oh, from Matt.
Controls comfort. It's making me uncomfortable. Hi, Doug. Hi, guys. So, I don't even know what's going on today. We're working on a camera thing. But, you can't make no connection with the screw and another screw.
Got a training dust.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty. Doug! I don't even know what's going on today. I'll let you know as we go along. I'm in a different spot now.
Vaguely, yes.
That's right. Put me closer to the big bright light.
Well, we're trying to figure out background versus light. He's in focus.
Yes.
That made it worse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, put him back where it was. I can do this all day.
Chris, please, hold still.
This isn't actually a mechanical focus ring and it trips me up.
It's like a software control?
Yeah.
Closer.
Close.
Closer.
please hold still. It's probably as good as we're gonna get it.
Okay. There's only so much of it. Sorry.
It's not you, it's the fact that we don't have a set a mile long.
Oh, well, we can shoot.
Look at all the crap over there.
Yeah, but that's visually interesting.
No, no. This visually
The
interesting
pretty
and tile
hexagons
is
is
shit.
really interesting.
No, I was like thinking straight ahead. Like put me right in front of the Dylan thing.
We're putting you in front of blue because blue is your color.
Oh. Okay. I have a color now. I'm a winter.
And your male is your thing. Steve, can you please go get a color balance card?
This is unprecedented coverage.
Yeah, I don't know why he chose that one.
He hates me.
Well, yeah. So Moose has her questions, which is literally just, what do you do here? And once we do those, we're going to jump into the usual mission
Yes.
statement type
This
stuff.
is stupid easy.
Yeah. You actually want to look at them, Melissa?
I saw the email you sent out. I glanced at it for a moment.
The execs have different questions.
I'm not worried about it. I get this every day, every week.
Okay. Why don't we start with you first?
Yeah. Well, you gotta hold it here.
You gotta hold it still is what you gotta frickin' do. Put the blue one down. Thank you. Chris.
I don't need these. I'm not allowed to look at it. It's like cheating. Want them to know I play by the rules. Yeah.
Why are you not allowed to look ahead?
Because then I'll be thinking about the questions. I'll have time to prepare answers. It's bad. I like. Fuck it, do it live! You know,
That's not necessarily bad. I just didn't want people like Batman and Jerry to have like memorized things that they delivered in a monotone.
Yeah, see, that's why I just hit me on answer.
The difference being you would know not to do that and therefore wouldn't. Where did my questions go?
I gave them to him. He didn't want them.
Thank you. You'll have to talk to me. I know it'll be terrible, but don't look into the camera, please. Let me see what it looks like on your thing. Please stop that. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Can we do a sound check, please?
Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi there, guys. I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to the Geek Group. I'm here today counting the checks on Elizabeth's shirt. Actually, it's a sweater. There are 12 black checks, 3 at about a 15% grade, 5 at a 50% grade, 5 at a 75% grade. All of these encompass a very angry and perturbed executive director who is at this moment plotting my death, and if she could kill me with the power of her soul, she would have done it by now, probably years
I'm
ago.
not the executive director, but you're probably not inaccurate anyway.
Okay. Who's the executive director?
That would be less.
Yeah?
I think that's actually the
He's a
title.
producer.
Technically, I guess.
I think he should get a producer credit out of it. Anybody asks why, just say he pays them.
No one gets a producer credit,
He
not
gets
to
a producer
mention.
credit. I want a producer credit.
Executive producers are the ones who throw money at the production and basically nothing else.
Yeah, I know. He should get an executive producer credit.
Just gonna start rolling. It's rolling on white.
Sound. Alright. Sound is rolling.
Okay, so can we please start with your name, position, and how long you've been working at the Geek?
Hi there, my name is Chris Boden. I'm the president.
Sorry, start again. Stop rubbing your hands.
Rub it on instead.
Stop it.
Hi there, I'm Chris Boden. I'm the president and founder of the Geek Group, and I've worked here for almost 2 years now.
Almost 22 years, please.
Hi there, my name is Chris Boden. I'm the president and founder of the Geek Group, and I've worked here for almost 22 years now.
Yeah.
I can do it like math it and give you an exact number if you want.
Okay.
That would actually be kind of cool.
It was just, you said 20, almost 2 years now, like you got a major.
Hang on, let me math it a moment. I will give you the ridiculous answer.
My favorite running joke on the Venture Brothers is they have a joke that goes to the day how long it's been since they've been late. Whenever they're asked a question, they're like
How
3
long
years,
since I've been
17
late?
days. or whatever.
Obama's still president, right?
What? I mean, that depends on who you ask.
I mean, he's not my president.
Oh! You are a wonderful people.
According to some, for the last 2 months, he's been a lame duck.
Well, 2 months out of almost 8 years ain't bad. We really don't need to know to the
I gotta know. And the cool thing is Wolfram Alpha is really good at working this out.
It's probably my favorite casually explained video.
But,
The how to do calculus one where he starts like, well, first you take all these numbers and then you just put them into Wolfram Alpha
yeah.
end video. I think this is the only
Got it.
thing we're gonna get before lunch. I kind of knew that, but I
Got
didn't think it would be this egregious. Can we get a sync after you put your phone away? Please start over with your name, position, and how long you've been here.
Hi there, my name is Chris Boden. I'm the president and founder of the Geek Group, and I've worked here for 21 years, 8 months, and 24 days.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a good answer.
Now, as president and CEO of the Geek Group, can you give us a very general job overview with as little snark as possible? Stop rubbing your goddamn hands.
Rub mine instead.
Are you done?
Stop.
Thank you.
Strong.
Now, please give a general job overview.
I'm the president of the company, which means that everything is my fault and everything is my responsibility, and it is my ultimate job to give credit for anything that I do to everybody else.
Now make that sound happier.
That's as happy as it gets. I have the job that people line up and say, I wish I had your job, and about 3 out of 5 days they can have it for a carton of smokes and a blowjob. Really, I'm there.
No,
That wasn't a
no,
bad answer.
stop it.
See, that means like it.
Stop
What are
No.
you looking for here?
it.
I'm the
Sound
boss.
that happy, but
Okay, I know the answer
explain
you
that
want.
to Rick the boss, but that happy.
I know the answer you want. I'm the president and founder of the company, which means I have the coolest job in the world. I get to play with giant toys and meet really interesting people and help them discover science and technology.
Find the in-between of the truth and the media bullshit.
I'm the president and founder of the company, which means all of this is my fault, and I'm ultimately responsible for all of it.
Good enough. What is your educational background?
I have a very educational background. I've worked in education for most of my adult life.
Describe how you got to working in education.
I kind of fell into it. Okay, hit me with that again.
What is your educational background?
No, the other part.
Describe how you came to work in education.
I like to build really cool, fun toys, and I like to share those toys because I'm a show-off. And part of showing off is you have to explain things to people, and I got really good at explaining things to people, and I got so good at it that now they call me an educator.
So give me a timeline of where this started. Let's start with, like, I guess, college, because that also is kind of where the Geek Group started.
Yeah, the Geek Group started in 1994 out at living out of Grand Valley, and it started in a dorm room. It grew from there to 26,000 square feet downtown, and we just kept getting bigger and bigger buildings. And now we have 43,000 square feet here on Leonard Street. Yeah.
to describe like friggin' classes you pursued and stuff.
Oh.
It's asking for your educational background. When they're asking that, they want to know where the hell did you go to learn things and what did you learn?
Okay, go.
What's your educational background?
Predominantly self-taught. I'm kind of a nerd, and I really, really like learning new things.
What makes you qualified for your job?
Nobody else will do it.
Try to mirror my questions back, 1, and 2. These are Moose's questions, so she needs more than that for your biography.
Okay. What makes me qualified for my job? Well, I've got 22 years of beating my head against a wall and pushing a rock uphill, and I'm very good at it. Nobody else, I'm not the smartest person for my job, but I'm the only person who can survive doing it this long that I've ever met.
How do you help people? I assume that she means within the confines of your job. But
A large part of my job is being somewhere between a camp counselor and a drill instructor, and it's helping people to find their potential and reach it, or at least reach for it.
what makes your job hard and why are you good at it?
What makes my job hard is fundamentally a lack of resources. Easily 99% of the problems I face on a day-to-day boil down to not enough funding. The rest of it is just people's skills and patience.
And why are you good even though it's that hard?
I'm good at it because I've spent so many years being able to do something with nothing that now I'm qualified to do anything with nothing.
What impact have you made through your work at the Geek Group?
Give me that last question again.
The one literally before it?
Yeah.
What makes your job hard and why are you good at it?
What makes me good at it is that I've spent so many years doing so much with so little that now I'm qualified to do anything with nothing.
Why is that different than
The first time you said nothing was
Yeah,
right.
the grammar is better.
What impact have you made through your work at the Geek Group?
Can I just answer, we're still fucking here?
I wish.
Do you have any idea how hard just that is?
I think it would be better to focus on how many people have told you, you know, you've inspired me, or how many people said I've taught kids in my classroom because of these videos.
Okay.
Or
Hit me with that again.
what impact have you made through your work at the Geek Group?
Well, we're still in business after 22 years, and that is not a small accomplishment. The other real impact I get is fan mail every single day of people who are exceedingly grateful for what we do and how we've touched their lives, and hate mail every day for people that are very upset that we've made them think.
What makes you a leader?
I stand in front and say, follow me. And for reasons beyond all understanding, people still do it.
Yeah, I don't know how else that should be.
What makes me a leader is my willingness to sacrifice my own safety and well-being for those around me, and my willingness to lead people into what are frequently very interesting and often amazing situations. Mainly what makes me a leader is that there are people who are willing to follow me.
You started answering while I was talking, so he could do that again.
Mainly what makes me a leader is that there are people that are willing to follow me, that there are people who believe in the insanity that is this dream and who share it.
That's all of her questions, hopefully.
Yay!
Hopefully without.
Did I pass? Can I be the boss? Did I fail? Do I not have to be the boss anymore? Can you be the boss? Can I have your job? Can I have his job? I can do his job.
That's up to moves on the board.
Okay. You want to trade? You can have my job. You can be the boss. Comes with a fancy
I
office.
think I can edit that into something that she wants.
Okay.
Because without her here, I can't say yay or nay whether or not
I'm
we
a
actually
video
did
person.
that
I
right.
trust you.
What? Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Thank you.
Think of it. You could have this job. There's glory. There's glamour.
So now we're going to try and do the
Women
stuff.
throw themselves at you.
Stop. Now we're going to try and do the stuff for the main promo thing she wants.
Okay.
Okay?
Some women throw things at you. She She throws rocks at me. Dead rats sometimes.
You're showing why I should. Alright, so starting over. What is the Geek Group National Science Center?
The Geek Group National Science Center is a collection of thousands of people around the world who band together to work on projects, solve problems, create and innovate in fun new things. Wow, I fucked that bad.
You did good until the end.
I know, and then it just went limp right at the end. The Geek Group National Science Center is originally the largest oldest makerspace.
Just a sec. Whichever one of you keeps rubbing your legs, or whatever the fuck you're doing, fucking stop.
It's him. It's totally him. Look at him. He's over there fidgeting.
Hands
crazy.
in pockets
Oh
if
my
you
God.
can't keep them still. Apparently I am the only one, and I'm the one holding the fucking paper. Put your hands down. Let's start over with, what the fuck is the Geek Group?
The Geek Group is the deafest collection of bad motherfuckers to ever break out of the West Side, yo.
I need a cameraman.
I need a camera over here just getting this, because it's fucking hilarious. Oh, he's turtle heading. I love my job. God. The Geek Group is a wandering cavalcade of various lunatics who have banded together to do science.
You started answering that while looking extremely high because you were laughing.
That's what I do.
Just take a breath. Thank you. What is the Geek Group?
The Geek Group is a national science center based in Grand Rapids, Michigan that provides access to science, technology, equipment, materials, supplies, and brains for anyone with a sincere and passionate desire to learn. You can edit that shit. Because I matched intonation.
One more time.
This is where I wish we had a second camera to cut to, because that would have been totally cool. And nobody would have known. It would have been movie magic right there.
It's better if you have footage than not. Either way.
The Geek Group National Science Center is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to providing materials, access, brains, supplies, all kinds of fun stuff to anyone with a sincere and passionate desire to learn. We are the place that helps you get from something in your head to something in your hands to something on a shelf that you can sell.
And summarize our mission statement.
I just fucking did that.
And do it in your own words and not the thing that's on every website / piece of paper we hand people.
Okay. Summarize the mission statement. The mission of the Geek Group is predominantly, the mission of the Geek Group is overarchingly to provide access. That's what it's all about, is getting people to take control of their creative process. It's getting them the equipment, getting them to learn how to use the equipment, and the capabilities of that for any tool you can imagine, with any material you can imagine, to build anything you can imagine. There's a lot of imagination in this job.
Good enough. Who is the Geek Group for? What does it do or provide to demonstrate this?
The Geek Group is for anyone with a sincere and passionate desire to learn, which means our doors are open to the world, but only a very small percentage actually want to walk through it, because most people just don't care. The world is magic to them and things just work. These are the people for whom an automobile is a device you put gas in one end and oil in the other end, and you never have to do any maintenance to it ever. Those are not our people. The people who get lost in Wikipedia, who end up watching completely ridiculous YouTube videos on the testing of jet engines when they originally sat down to just watch some simple thing that they were looking up. Those are our people. The people who like to take things apart just to see how they work. Those are our people.
And expanding on that, I'm not sure how you would phrase it, but, well, it could be the usual, doesn't matter your skin color, that kind of thing. Touch on the fact that there are no limits because of anything you
Yeah, that's a good thing to put here. One of the big things in regards to the Geek group is the inclusive nature of our environment here. Because we're a social group of antisocial people, we are the Geek group. We are predicated upon the idea that going in the door, you're dealing with, you know, the people who dress funny, who walk funny, who act funny, who have poor social skills. So because of that, just as a natural result of the evolution of that environment, it's fanatically inclusive. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or straight or gay or tall or short or fat or skinny, it doesn't matter. We don't care what you believe or who you pray to or who your daddy is or how many letters you have after your name. It doesn't matter how old you are. What matters is that you have a sincere, passionate desire to learn. That's all that matters, and everything else is just completely thrown away. We strip everything down to the core of what we are, and that's the environment that we choose to exist in. Because of this, it's very liberating.
Very good.
There was no way to make that funny in any way, so I just went professional.
Going professional every now and then is actually vastly helpful.
It's no fun.
As of right now, what kind of programming does the Geek group have available?
Tons. Off the top of my head, we have a huge amount of videos in production right now that are coming out. We're doing a whole series called the Toolkit, where anybody in the world can learn how to use a lot of, not necessarily super basic tools like this. We're doing simple stuff like how to use a hammer in disregard and something like that, but we're getting into some really cool stuff like if you want to do dye sublimation printing or vinyl cut lettering or stuff like that. You know, some not super basic, but not ridiculously advanced stuff. We're doing a lot where people can learn basic skills in that. We have a wildly successful program called Open Doors, which is basically secondary education, primary secondary education for self-directed teens. So it's like a replacement for high school, and at the end you still get a high school diploma. There are just all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of... There! Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to the Geek Group. It's time for viewer mail for March 1st, 2016. I know it's a couple minutes late, they had to shoot a big interview thing with me that went very long. We have a box. Ooh! It's from Schwartz! I know it's in the box. It's from Luge Bob. Whoa, shit, those are big.
Oh my.
Yeah! These wheels have done 115 miles an hour. Like, these actual wheels have done 115 miles an hour. But now they're here, and I'm a wuss, and if they ever see 60, it'll be amazing. So what else we got? We've got a thing, we've got a postcard from Bob Schwartz, who's the Blue Smoke Jet Luge guy. That's Bob. That's Luge Bob in the IRC. These need to get hung up on the wall because he is awesome. And he sent us stickers of nuts that say, gotta have them. And oh, these are fly wheels with ABEC 11 bearings. And I've earned a patch for powered street luge because it's a powered street. Not a jet, just powered street luge. And new clouds. Wow, those are hard. I'm a little scared. Bearings, because we have Randall style trucks, so the bearings and the wheels aren't enough. We have to replace the bearings in the thing. And I have his card. Bob Schwartz, professional street luge pilot, owner, Blue Smoke Racing, LLC. Available for promotions, exhibitions, and demonstrations. Cool. Thank you, Bob. That is awesome. These go on the wall. These go on the luge. These go on the toolbox and support stuff for the luge. Cool. So that's all bad, and this is mine.
It goes on your blue and black leather jacket.
No, it does not.
No, he needs to get a NASCAR truck.
I have to get a Jet Luge bodysuit at some point. Acer Racing. Okay. Oh. Thank you, Danichi. Yes. Oh Oh, feel that. Smell it. Oh my God. It smells like candy. Okay, it smells like candy from China, but it's nice. Thank you, Denichi. The wire came today.
I'm so high now.
Chris, Liz, Melissa, personal. Should we wait till Melissa's back for this?
It's up to you.
It's got her name on it. We'll see. Let me take a look inside, and if it's anything like, oh my God, Moose needs to be here for this. Then... No, this is fine. So, this is all from Matt. What do we have? We have for vacuum. Liz, this is for
Oh,
you.
he gave her a vacuum, so that
He
is a
gave her a vacuum.
piece that goes
Okay.
to it, yes.
And Melissa, for your runs. You're going to play hell poop in the net, but especially, you know, because it kind of sprays, really. But I trust you.
Moving on.
Are you done fondling my water bottle?
I'm trying to figure out how it opens.
It is open.
It is open.
Suck on it.
I'm sucking on it.
You don't have to, but that's how it works.
These are the tiniest pillows ever. I know.
One for each of your giant ears.
It's harness pads. I wonder if the harness is my car is Simpson or not. I don't know.
I think they were.
They
were.
My original ones were. Chris, been meaning to punk you for ages, never got to it, enjoy. It's a new keyboard. It's the exact same keyboard as the one I have. That would freak me out.
So he'd just give you a new keyboard and you just...
He was planning to swap out the keyboard on the PCC without telling me about it, and I'd sit down and be like, oh, because the one I have is really old and worn out. Thank you, Matt. I'm going to quite literally use the hell out of that. That is very sweet of him. Matt is off for a while. He is back to Boston, getting stuff handled. So everybody comment and send Matt your love. He's got a lot going on. We all walk a hard path. Be kind. What?
It's been great.
You're such a spaz. That's viewer mail for today. Thank you, everyone. You guys have fun. We'll be back after this.
Quinn's Vape Supply is your source for high-quality e-cig products. At Quinn's, you'll find over 80 different flavors of e-liquids, from exotic fruit flavors to traditional tobacco flavors, and everything in between. There's an e-liquid for everyone. Quinn's is also the exclusive supplier of the Crisp Boden Signature Series. Not sure which flavors for you? Check out one of the Flavor Flights for a sampling of different flavors. All e-liquids have customizable nicotine levels ranging from 0 to 24 milligrams, so you can control how much nicotine you're vaping. Quinn's is an authorized Inikin dealer, and they carry a variety of e-cigs and accessories. Quinn's has everything you need to vape exactly how you like. Quinn's Vape Supply is exclusively online, and they offer priority mail shipping for all domestic orders. So head on over to QuinnsVapeSupply.com. That's QUINNS VapeSupply.com and start vaping right today.
It's upside down.
Woo! That's the new high voltage lab main toolbox. Guessing the wheels are inside.
The keys are also inside.
The keys are right here.
I would guess that the kit for putting it together
Kit.
is in the kit
Yeah.
drawer.
Come here! Coffee! Fine. Where are you in with being nice? Ha! Let's go over that. you notice there's a thing on your back?
No, she noticed.
Did you notice there's a thing on your back? There's a thing on your back. There's a thing on your back.
Which side do you want the handle?
She's gonna jump in your car now.
Alright, follow the instructions.
She's running away now.
Swivel wheels and handle on this end. Straight wheels on that. We'll build it and then we'll move it to high voltage.
Blow the fuck out of me.
Oh, they're all in there.
Smart.
That's a nice design. Are all the drawer liners just in the top drawer?
Yeah.
Take them out, put them on.
Okay. Either the switch for this camera needs to be in there, or we need a monitor out here.
He's gonna put a monitor out here.
There's going to be a monitor out here, and the switch for that camera is going to be the internet, so it's coming.
Excuse me.
We're still early into the process. Hey, KC.
Yes.
Here a minute.
Okay, glad I could help.
Come here a minute. See if you can get that one of those.
In one way.
The bar is the nut. The bar is threaded, but you gotta hold it just right and muscle it a bit. Other liners for these? Cool. These liners kind of suck, but
Just enough to keep your tools from going.
yeah.
Every time you drop them.
That, for the price, is a hell of a toolbox. I mean, it's not a top shelf toolbox, but it's damn good.
Same material like the play mats we have.
It's really good for cross threading.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to do it, because I didn't want to risk cross it. Casey can do this. He's strong enough to muscle it.
have until that thing at the library?
The 12th.
Well,
That's assuming I signed the contract.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I had a moment of, really? Where's the other? In it.
That's a brilliant spot.
Well, I have one in my hand, so I figured there wasn't much possibility of it getting locked.
Oh, I'm gonna cross-thread it and then weld it in here in a second.
well, they have another side here.
Yeah, if there's no possible way to get it in that side, we'll try to put it in the other side, but it'd be really stupid to do that. If it has to go in that side, then we'll put the wheels in accordingly.
Right.
Handle goes on swivel side. But the holes don't quite line up. I need some lettering for this. It says like the Geek Group High Voltage Lab.
And you got plenty of space for it.
Yeah.
The danger tape on it.
Dear manufacturers, if you're gonna do shit like this, make the hole just a little bit bigger.
There's no reason not to.
So only we have
Like a drill.
Tools.
and like
I'd rather
rotary
not.
tool with like a bit.
I can drill the hole bigger, but if I do that, I'm going to fuck up the finish and create a spot that'll rust in the future. Trying to avoid that. How many can you
I
get
say
in?
he's fucking the finish up right now, just doing what he's doing.
3-ish.
If we can't get it, we'll pop it out and try the other side and see if it'll just work easier.
So lame.
So it's a nice Canadian toolbox. Does that mean it is officially Skookum?
I don't know.
I'm not officially Canadian, so.
All right, pop it out, see if you can get on the other side.
It's probably the dog jumping on the door.
Huh?
Probably the dog jumping on the door.
Yeah, I let her back over the other side. She just said,
I'm gonna try something. It'd be easier to do the bottom first. Grab that one first.
Try the other.
Well, if I get the bottom first.
Yeah.
No, it's not lining up at all.
I couldn't get it myself, so.
It's just not lining up.
Alright, you two tried it on that side, you're gonna get it in. I'll try it on this side.
Got it.
And we'll go from there. Who the fuck makes these things?
The Chinese.
It does what it's advertised to do. It says international, and it was made in Canada, and now it's in the US, so it is international. This side is itchy. Yeah, the holes are exactly the right size for the bolts. Hey, Batman, go get a drill. Oh, I got it. If we can't get it neither, I say fuck it, drill a hole up there. So I'm gonna need some vinyl lettering.
Oh yeah, the engine.
And that's say the Geek Group High Voltage Lab.
Color.
Yellow, unless you have a silver. But I think yellow.
The only silver we have is heat transfer.
Alright, let's go yellow.
The hole is lined up with that. It's for the long
You don't want them about 1.5 inches high. 2 sets long, one here, one back, and big circle logo, big gear logo on the end, and the Geek Group high voltage lab. We might have an actual high voltage lab modified logo that Mr. Bellatini has or something. I want to proof it before you print it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool bucket.
Hole is lined
It
up.
only has to go in one, just cross it.
You got a MIG welder.
No, I just think the
I
one
just
thread's a
drew-
little too.
I just drilled the holes out of the size bigger.
The holes are lined up. It's just it starts to go and then it bites a little weird. So a little wrench will probably go.
Are they in? Tighten it down.
Red size wrench.
I grabbed 4 wrenches and it's not the right foot. The wheel bolts are standard. The fucking handle bolts are metric. It's
Canadian! It's international. It's Canadian. We meant Toolbox. Thank you, IRC.
On a tool.
Grab all the wrenches.
Thank you, IRC. The Toolbox are up. Now we gotta get tools to populate it.
Well, you at least got an insulated.
Yep, we have a start. We have a start of tools to go.
Put your gloves and shit in it.
Yep. Yeah, that's the big drawer down there is gloves. So how do you want to tip it up to do the wheels?
Pick it up, set it on this piece of cardboard right here.
Okay.
Set it upside down. Yeah, lock the drawers in place. But
We'll lock the drawers in place so you can flip it over.
dick tap yourself. Sack tap.
It's good? Ah, it's lovely. Alright.
So
It's alright, we got enough room here. So swivels on this end, straights on that end. Here. Enjoy. Give me a screw. Jerry, go get me a big, very long number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. The longest one you can find. There's a center hole on these, and matching center hole here. I'm wondering why. You know what you want? What? You want the number 2 Phillips head, really long shank on the impact driver. That's what I'd do.
It won't line up very tight then. Well, it won't line up on the. Plus, it's an excellent little strip time.
Yeah, but if
I
that
might
doesn't
clearly
work,
see
you
the
can,
fucking
you
drill.
can socket them in.
Yeah.
a socket and a swivel. That's what I do.
Hey, yes, sir? Go ahead.
That wrench didn't fit.
We are ready for you whenever you're able to get over here.
Hi,
Here shortly.
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Whoopee!
I think she's in the
I think
office.
she wandered off. We'll be back with more fun and excitement.
Probably the weirdest way to do this.
It is
Big
kind of
heavy
odd.
screws into this little sheet metal screw mojo. Big heavy wheels. This thin.
You got a wrench? You got a wrench that actually fits nuts?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure. You got 4 options on there. One of them fits in.
Oh, that weird stuff.
But it's a ratcheting one. Two more screws.
Well, I don't need it.
Really piss them off. I think. One of the swivels put it there. Or so.
You gotta put in kitty corner for maximum
That's
effect.
right.
Yeah. Those are easy. Extend the wheel out of the way.
Yeah, except trying to keep it out of the way is a pain. The platform's rotating when you don't want it to rotate.
Gotcha. I got this. I know how to keep the platform from rotating.
That's right now.
to keep the platform from rotating, screw it in position to the bottom of the deck, and it won't spin around anymore. That's my plan. You do that, the platform doesn't rotate around anymore. That wrench is useless.
I already unpacked them, tell you so.
Not these.
No, not those. Just
I was trying to test which side of the wrench. You gotta...
it worked just fine up there. I didn't strip any of them out either.
Okay. Okay, let's stand it up. The top goes right there. Oh. Cool.
Now to the high voltage lab.
As far as my people go.
Oh, I see you want to show off your new muscles.
Fun is your push-ups and sit-ups every day.
Hey, you want to drop right now and go, motherfucker?
I'm about to lift Toolbox.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now to build awesome.
Whoopee! Hi, helper dog. Now, most of these are actually my personal tools, but until the high voltage lab is adequately stocked, my tools just have to live in here, because it's what we have. very first thing goes in the toolbox is my safety gear. My suit's too big, but it's what I have. Go there. I'm going to keep this set right here because we reach for them all the time. So, there's that. Sure. Right now, or can I wait for a minute? Alright. Top drawer. Strippers. More screwdriver than I have drawer. First world problem. There's a lot of years of flying here. Organized pretty later, but for now I'm just trying to figure out where it goes. Duplicates will get moved so that there's one set for the working bag, the job site bag. Hi, dog. No. No, that's a site tool. Site tools. Site tools, this stays here. Site tool. How about a 3-in-1 tab? Where's the other 3? those are all site tools. Ugly's electrical reference. Big fan. Fat Max. Two little tubing cutters, but only one's gonna stay. Big pliers. Cutters, these. It's a lower power tool because it's not something to draw. What on screwdrivers? What you doing? Because you look like you're causing problems. You wouldn't be causing problems. Not you. You're a good toy. It ain't much. It's like 20% full, but it's a start. That's what we got. It's beginnings. We got Toolbox. What do you think? It's good? You like it? Okay. So what other tools do we have laying around here that can go in here? We should go and fetch all the tools in this room. Anything just laying around, we'll put that away. Okay. Good pun? Yeah, get the tools. Or you could lick my leg. Okay, let's look around for tools. Hey, taper. Place for everything and everything in its place. Big, totally safe voltmeter. This is a big, totally safe voltmeter. Totally modern and safe voltmeter. Probes, other set of probes. Oh, look at this. That's exactly what goes in the box. Okay. I got a couple tools out over here, but I'm going to leave them out over here because they're actively in use on the winder. Tools that go back to that bag. We've got our own little bit of lifting and rigging tools. Just for us, Lisa. See, all the metrology stuff can just go right up here. That's a good place. However, I'm going to put seldom used metrology stuff down in the lower. It's a good thick drawer. So we'll make this meter's metrology got Toolbox. You happy? You should tell the IRC how happy you are. We have a real toolbox for the high voltage level. Yeah. And to put some danger tape on it. Because it's a high voltage line. But I think it'd be better to have this actually say Geek Group high voltage line. And it's pretty sexy just as it is. Canadians have an excellent design style. It's the first step. Yeah. Now we got to get a digital storage oscilloscope. That'll one of the rather cheap ones that go to a laptop. Because if we can interface it to a laptop, it'll have enough speed that we can do things like thumper impulse shapes, and we can feed it to the live stream. That's what the internet wants. What do you got? What do you got? You're on about something. I don't know what. Talk's weird. Thank you, IRC, for making this happen. So the next mission is to put tools in it that belong to the Geek Group and not me personally. So yeah, you guys have fun. We'll be back. How's it going, Mr. Harwood?
What's going on?
So this is the new wire getting officially installed.
Yeah.
We've got color codes right on the things. Didn't like the way that one tasted.
And trim crates.
So we're going to a 2-engine system because one blowed up. Batman blowed the motor. Where is the dead motor? Huh? I see the other one here.
No, it fell on the floor.
You just dropping jet engines on the floor? Yeah, but I'm gonna do something with it. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something with it.
Snapped right at the seat.
Yeah. Well, the circlet fell off. It was on there before, so I know what you're talking about. All right, so Ed, to the saw, sir. To the saw.
Okay.
So this is what I'm thinking. We got a lot of cameras like this. We got to find out how many, but it's at least half a dozen. And because of this little box, and this little box, we can actually get that camera in service on the live stream with pan, tilt, zoom, and color video.
That's right.
Does it have audio?
No.
Okay. Does this box transmit audio? Can it? No. Okay.
It's analog video only.
Well,
This box is obsolete. They make another version that can handle 4 video feeds simultaneously.
Can it control 4 outputs simultaneously? Okay, now you're turning me on. Because my thinking is if we can get more of these cheap, we can get those online.
Well, let's give the IRC something to think about. This is an Axis 241S.
241S, made by Axis.
They also make a 241Q. That's the one that does 4. Q for quad.
Okay.
Go figure.
Focus. 241S video server. And this takes video in and out. Okay, so video in
Video
from there.
in is the short cable. And
Okay.
Video out is the long cable.
Okay, and so that just amplifies that.
Yes.
But its real mojo here is that it connects to Ethernet and outputs RS-232.
485.
485, RS-40. Well, it says 232 here.
It'll do 485 as well.
Okay, so
45.
hang on a minute. Are we putting video out the network or video in and straight back out?
Yes. It does video out across the network so that when you have the control page open, you can see what it's actually doing on the same page.
Okay.
The video out goes directly to the live stream, so whatever somebody's doing can be seen instantly.
What does it cost? Because the camera puts video out.
Yes.
What
This
is
is
it?
the camera's video.
Does it cost appreciably less to have an Ethernet to RS-45 adapter? Just a little, something looks like this, runs off 12 volts. Can we use that?
I've already built one. It's being programmed.
But it's not there yet.
Close.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Yes.
Okay. So we need to find those. We can use these. We need them bad. We need, like, if it's this one, if it's the older model single camera, which is totally cool, We could probably use a dozen of these right now. Oh my god. But we also need this. So what is...
This is a 485 adapter.
But it doesn't have any maker numbers on it or anything. It's
No.
just... It's an RS-485 adapter.
I'm guessing it's something specific to this camera because it outputs video.
Maybe. Alright. Maybe somebody can find that just from the info on it, but there isn't like any manufacturer info on it. We'll be back. At least a foot. It's a 4-inch pipe. Are you excited, Batman? That's not too bad. What you saying we have before? Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. I'm clever. Up, if you would please, sir. That's good. Thank you, sir. Batman, we gotta get the cleaning crew up here. Nobody does this. It's terrible. What's like hell?
Imagine the look on Katie's face when we told her she had to vacuum the entire ceiling.
Batman, I need to go down 6 inches, please. Going. That's good. Thank you.
Hey Ed, where's that ladder at?
12-footer is in the junk case.
Damn.
Well, he's got his goggles on, so he'll be able to
You want to get video?
I think he's thinking more cable route than getting into the wall.
No, I was thinking of getting on top of the SR room.
That'd be an excellent spot for video for this.
By the time I get it over there, it's going to be done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's gonna take long.
Oddly enough, when I took that camera out of the casing, the safety cable strap broke. I fixed it.
That seems like it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, you'd think. I fixed it. I made it a little more permanent.
Cable.
firm grip on the camera.
Alright, Batman, take me up low. Stop. Thank you. There's 2 wires on the right on this, are they supposed to be?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, there's my screw. Can I have a Phillips head screwdriver, please? Batman down?
Heads up.
No. Batman down fast. Thank you. Batman up. Stop. Thank you. Up easy, about 6 inches. Stop. Thank you.
Go for Chris.
A metal detector? I don't think so. But it's the kind of thing that I really wish we did have. Call the cell phone? Let me think about it for a second. What do we have to help you find a cell phone in the snow? Phone is dead, calling it is not an option.
Well, metal detector wouldn't really do you much good.
I think there's enough metal in there to work. Also, metal detectors usually work off Hall effect or, changes in magnetic flux.
Right.
So,
Well,
cell phones have several magnets in them, so that...
but we don't have one.
What? We gotta have metal detector anyway, so that idea's out. How do you find a cell phone in the snow?
Carefully. Wait till spring.
Weed burner.
Ah, that's an idea.
Several friends. That's how I phone the man to do it. It always comes down. If I turn the forklift off, it'll still go down. It's a safety feature.
Who, me?
He said let the battery drain so that I can leave you up there, but that's not how it works.
Yeah.
If you wanted to leave him up there, you just walk away.
Yeah, really. But he can climb his ass down.
No, I don't like climbing, Batman. I'm scared of heights.
Though it'd be hilarious because it'd just be covered in grease from the chains and the waves. But he can get down.
Get down and kick your ass with it.
Wasn't my suggestion anyway, but
I'll climb down and kick Ed's ass.
alright. Sounds like an excellent idea. I'll get up there.
Alright, so.
You done yet?
Camera moves. What the hell you think of that? Covered in shit by the end of this.
Get that sinking. That ever so slightly sinking.
Batman. I got a Sharpie.
How do you not have a Sharpie?
I do not have a Sharpie on me at the moment. Still do not have a Sharpie on me. Batman, there should be a Sharpie in the basket. Again.
Not putting a sharp in the basket, you'll end up sitting in your pocket. There'll be no sharp in the basket. And you'll be like, Batman, there should be a sharp in the basket.
Guess I'm just looking at the date.
Your Sharpie sucks.
That's what happens when you abuse them. They really should do is put the files for this thing on the
test this up here.
Yeah, I still gotta terminate the other end.
Alright. Is that far enough along the thing that you can get it back and down?
Probably.
Well, if you need me to run the cables over to the top of the room, I can do that. But I'm going to burn up, you're going to end up burning up a lot of cable doing it. Probably. You're pulling the light.
Yeah.
It's a little jank.
If you want to get it to the end of the thing, that would be better.
I do, but I don't know how the hell I get in there.
Move this machine out of the way and pull the forklift in.
Still have things
What do you think, Batman? I gotta go straight down this pipe to the back, pretty much.
And it doesn't have to wrap around the whole length of it?
No, it doesn't have to wrap around it, but it's gotta come straight back around the end. I can't wrap anymore anyway, it's terminated on this one. I can, but yeah, I'll go.
you just wrap a little bit around the end.
Yeah.
And put a folder.
Alright, we can roll this out of the way, roll that out of the way, just a thing, the rest is easy. I'm going to need a handful of long zip ties. Anywhere between 12 and at least 12 inches. If you got something about 14, 16 inches, that'd be even better. I'll need about 4 or 5 of them. Fun needle to thread that in. You can bring me up a foot and clear this obstruction with ease. But you're looking pretty good at it. Huh? No, you'll be above that before you put me in the light. I got a foot on the lights.
We're above the obstruction.
Alright.
My time to that camera on the wall.
Huh?
My time to that camera on the wall.
What camera? Oh, that's a camera. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You clear. Come on up. You got lights. Stop! You're going to have to come forward a little bit to clear that light. Hang on. Yeah, come forward a little bit. You got lots of room. Clear that light? Yeah, you're good. Alright.
Something's getting taut.
The white wire is definitely no good. Well, I'm not done yet.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay. My best work ever.
Well, maybe we could run it down that conduit.
What kind of that? Can't. Violates
The
code.
other side.
This?
Yeah, that one has one.
That conduit's empty. Yeah. Now that conduit's got a wire in the top. Its own control stop. I can anchor to that legal. There's no high voltage in that conduit. I can go wherever the hell I want with it. That's just a piece of pipe on the wall. Get me a stack of nominal size zip ties. You know what I need. Oh, there's so much. Like this shirt, damn it. I want it to be pretty today. What do you got? What's the white one?
Like it or not, you come with me.
Alright, Batman, let's go down a little bit. You watch the lights behind me, I'll watch the shit in front of me, okay?
Yeah, there's the light.
Okay. Stop there a second. Down. Stop.
Yeah, working on it.
Back up a little bit. 8 inches. That's good. Stop there. Down. Stop. Thank you. This conduit used to be on the thermostat wire. Down. Stop. Yeah. That sounds fun.
Let's see, what fell?
Down. Ed, I need a little more. The black one's hanging up. Still need a little more than that.
Let me get it.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you, sir. That's quite lovely. All right, Ed. You pay that out, I can lay you right down in this cable tray. You're under a wire there. Ed, straight behind that end of the lathe, you're under a black wire.
Oh, the microphone.
Oh, it's a mic. That's why the audio's sucked in here all day. Oh, that's what fell? Alright. If you guys could set that in cable tray, I'm good here. That's gotta be great on the live stream.
Yeah, I'm sure
Ed,
they're loving
Ed,
that sound.
Ed, God damn it, man, you were standing there. Put it in the tray.
I can't reach the tray from there. Hang on.
Oh,
Here's the rest.
I got tricks. I got skills, man. Watch this.
I got KC. You just reach up there and do it.
I got the bucket.
Okay, you ready? We're doing black. Okay, black's in. Do white. I love this cable tray. It's the best idea I've ever had. Alright, Batman, it's all you. Collision here. You're past it, second turn. Good. That's a beautiful camera up there. Glorious installation. Greatest fit. AV networking mojo in this world. No. Time is 18:13 hours. Yeah, I'll need those. You got some zip ties?
No, I'll go get you.
You're gonna need some zip ties.
How long do you think you'll need?
At least a foot. It's a 4-inch pipe. Oh, I'm in a great spot. Okay. And I got dikes and my wrench. What more could a growing boy need? Are you excited, Batman?
Routing's gonna be fun.
That's not so bad. I'm going to use the same route we had before. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. I'm clever. Up, if you would please, sir. That's good. Thank you, sir. Batman, we gotta get the cleaning crew up here. Nobody does this. It's terrible. Looks like hell. Okay. I'm just gonna set this here for now. I don't care about that for a minute. Batman, I need to go down 6 inches, please. Keep going. Camera's homing. That's good. Thank you. Why? You want to get video?
I think he's thinking more cable rather than
Oh.
No, I was thinking of getting on top of the SR.
That'd be an excellent spot for video for this.
By the time I get it over there, it's going to be done.
Yeah, this doesn't take long. Oh, is that? That doesn't look right.
When I took the camera out of the casing, the safety cable strap broke.
No, that's bolted on there, so that's the way it goes.
I fixed it. It seems like it shouldn't happen. Yeah, what do you think? I fixed it. I made it a little more permanent.
Okay. Inside hole, outside hole. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, scooch that to the middle. See, these look like they do better going the other way, but they don't. They're hard mounted like that, so I'm just living with it. If you're working at altitude and you're going to be tightening something by pushing a wrench away from you, have a firm grip on something else so that you don't launch yourself out of the basket. Because that'll suck. And that's why you have a firm grip on the damn thing. All right, Batman, take me up a little. Yeah, they're fine. Stop. Thank you. Yeah, this isn't a mess at all. This is the greatest job ever. I'm so thankful. There's 2 wires unhooked on this. Are they supposed to be?
Yeah.
Okay. Living the dream. Loving my life. Okay, so this has to plug in. Oh, I guess it's the one that doesn't have any. Well, Hey, there's my screw. Can I have a Phillips head screwdriver, please? Batman down?
Heads up.
No. Batman down fast. Thank you. Batman up. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Up easy, about 6 inches. Stop. Thank you. Okay, you're good. That goes there. And the lights come on and life is good. Cool. Okay. Doesn't really matter where the hell I put this. Though, if I mount it like that, you gotta pay attention when you do stuff like this. If you mount it like this, you're gonna get all kinds of dust and crap in there. So if I mount it like this, I'll get crap in there. So I'm gonna mount it like this. Right there. Okay. And That's a double zip tie job. Go for Chris.
You don't happen to have a metal detector too?
A metal detector? I don't think so, but it's the kind of thing that I really wish we did have.
Do you have anything that would help with finding a cell phone in the snow?
Call the cell phone?
Most likely dead.
Let me think about it for a second. What do we have to help you find a cell phone in the snow? Phone is dead. Calling it is not an option.
Well, metal detector wouldn't really do much good.
I think there's enough metal in there it'd work. Also, metal detectors usually work off Hall effect or you know, changes in magnetic flux.
Right.
So cell phones have several magnets in them, so they.
But we don't have
What?
Liz, you, Steven.
Oh, okay. And we don't have metal detector anyway, so that idea's out. How do you find a cell phone in the snow? Ah, now that's an idea. I'm just gonna put this on right. And video in. Okay. So this is just cool all on its own. And just leave that there. That's just power, so it's fine. And we'll tuck you up here. And this goes in here. That's good. I want to bring that around this way. Who, me?
You said let the battery drain so that I can leave you up there, but that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. We need to climb that.
I don't know. I don't like climbing, Batman. I'm scared of heights.
No, well, there is covered
I'd get down and kick your ass for leaving me up here, too. Well, I'll climb down and kick Ed's ass then. Okay. Someone's gonna post this to AV install nightmares. Alright, so blinky lights, camera moves, life is good. I don't know what the hell you're thinking with that, but I'm just gonna. I'll come up there. Oh, I'm gonna be covered in shit by the end of this. Batman. I like those snap and seal BNC connectors. That's nice. Alright, that'll keep that from falling, so that's all secure. And now we'll tidy. Well, that could just loop right through there. That'd be cleaner. That'd look nicer. It certainly ain't a work of art. But he hasn't worked here in years, so just tuck this in there like that. It ain't pretty. It ain't pristine. But it's good enough for this. And you'll notice that's a little loose. It's just to keep them bundled together. It's not tight. Don't need it tight. Anybody got a Sharpie? I do not have a Sharpie on me at the moment. I still do not have a Sharpie on me. Batman, there should be a Sharpie in the basket. That'll do. Your Sharpie sucks. Okay. I don't have any way to test this up here. All right. Is that far enough along the thing that you can get it back and down? Well, if you need me to run the cables over to the top of the room, I can do that. But I'm going to burn up, you're going to end up burning up a lot of cable doing it. You're pulling the light. That's a little jank.
If you want to get it to the end of the thing, that would be better.
I do, but I don't know how the hell I get in there.
Move this machine out of the way and pull the forklift in.
What do you think, Batman? I gotta go straight down this pipe to the back, pretty much.
It doesn't have to wrap around the whole length.
No, it doesn't have to wrap around it, but it's gotta come straight back and off the end. I can't wrap anymore anyway. It's terminated on this end. Well, I can, but it'd be a hell of a job.
Well, you just wrap a little bit around the end.
Yeah.
And put a fold there.
All right. We can roll this out of the way. roll that out of the way, just the thing, and the rest is easy. I'm gonna need a handful of long zip ties, like that long. Anywhere between 12 and at least 12 inches. If you got some at about 14, 16 inches, that'd be even better. I'll need about 4 or 5 of them.
This has been 17 minutes of horrible backlighting.
17 minutes of food.
It's about out of battery. That's all.
You want a new battery? We always shoot video stuff like this because when shit goes wrong, shit goes really, really wrong. And I want to have video of it for when that happens. Though I did get really cool video wearing these of smacking myself in the glasses with the tool.
Oh, that's
Because,
what you're talking to yourself.
yeah, the wrench came off the nut and just boom. It's like, fuck. There's my cold open right there. That's, boom. Fuck. I had to take them off and look at them, make sure I didn't crack anything. Here.
That angle's terrible.
Go back that way further.
I just got myself a reclining chair.
Okay. That's a valid opinion, yes. They call him Andrew Harwood. Oh, those are lovely. Thank you, sir. All right, spin us in. Watch the dingly bit sticking out of the wall there, and we should be good. Ed, I'm genuinely excited about this camera. That's a fun needle to thread, Batman.
Sure is.
You can bring me up a foot and clear this obstruction with ease, but you're looking pretty good on it as it is. Huh?
Must be in the lights shortly.
No, you'll be above that before you put me in a light. I got a foot till the lights.
We're above the obstruction.
All right.
My tines clear that camera on the wall.
Huh?
My tines clear that camera on the wall.
Uh,
The one right in front of you.
what camera on the? Oh, that's a camera. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You clear it. Come on up. We got lights. Stop! You're gonna have to come forward a little bit to clear that light. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, come forward a little bit. You got lots of room. You clear that light? Yeah, you're good. All right. Stop.
The white wire is stuck on the
There you go. Okay. It's my best work ever. It's absolutely art. What kind? That? Can't. Violates code. This? That conduit's empty. No, that conduit's got a wire in the top. It's old control stuff. I can anchor to that legal. There's no high voltage in that conduit. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. That's just a piece of pipe on the wall. Get me a stack of nominal size zip ties. You know what I need. Oh, there's so much schmoo on this thing. I like this shirt, damn it. I wanted to be pretty today. These are some crazy high quality zip ties you gave me here, Batman. These are just the best. I don't deserve zip ties at this quality, Batman. I just want you to know that. I don't deserve zip ties at this level of quality. Alright, I got some. I know that because I didn't kill anybody this week. Alright, what do you got? I want the white ones. I want the white ones.
White ones.
Thank you. I'm going to double wrap that. Notice nice big gentle bend in there for safety and gentleness because I'm gentle. Okay. All right, Batman, let's go down a little bit. You watch the lights behind me, I'll watch the shit in front of me, okay? Okay. Stop there a second. Down. Stop. Thank you. Back up a little bit. About 8 inches. That's good. Stop there. Down. Stop. Thank you. This conduit used to be old thermostat wire. Down. Stop. Hey, Ed. Bad sounds coming from over there, Ed. Down. Ed, I need a little more. My black one's hanging up. Still need a little more than that. Oh, that's much better. Thank you, sir. That's quite lovely. All right, Ed, you pay that out, I can lay you right down in this cable tray. You're under a wire there. Ed, straight behind that end of the lathe, you're under a black wire. Oh, it's the mic. That's why the audio's sucked in here all day. Oh, that's what fell? All right. If you guys could set that in the cable tray, I'm good here. That's got to be great on a live stream.
Yeah.
Ed! God damn it, man, you were standing there. Put it in the tray.
I can't reach the tray from there. Hang
Oh.
on. I got strips, I got seals, man. Watch this.
I got KC. You just reach up there and do it.
I got some bucket.
Okay, you ready? We're doing black. Okay, black's in. Do white. I love this cable tray. That's the best idea I've ever had. All right, Batman, it's all you. Collision here. You're past it. Start your turn. You're good. That's a beautiful camera up there with a glorious installation. Greatest bit AV networking mojo in the history of the world. Thank you, Batman. It's always fun flying with you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, Ed, let's get that on the live stream because that may become the primary MDH working on shit camera. I'm excited. Yeah, it's got pan, tilt, zoom. Huh?
It has a 30 times zoom.
Good. I want to see it work.
Yeah.
And that works off an IP address, right?
Huh?
That works off an IP address?
Yeah.
Can I make that work with the captain's feed? Can I make it work with the captain's feed audio over top of it?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Make that happen where I can put the CCC audio over top of that video. Have Mark put the buttons for that on my control panel.
You have the option to do audio or video only, right?
No, but I'll bet Mark could make that happen pretty easily.
Yeah, you can, so we need to put that back.
Yes. Thank you, sir.